I think I need to go visit my padre out in the middle of nowhere. Hey, Dad. I did your ridiculous shopping trip. Here are your supplies, Dad. Got all the craft beer and fancy delicacies you could possibly need. Hey, something happened while I was doing the radio show. An anonymous caller said they know what my father did while I was live on air. The blood drains from Bruce's face. He fucking killed someone, didn't he? Was the caller a male or a female? Male, for sure. The voice was a bit husky. It wasn't someone I know. Could be related to the money laundering or that other thing I did. The other thing. I made a huge mistake when I was younger. That fire that burned down my restaurant? I started that fire. I committed arson. I just wanted it all to end. I wasn't thinking straight. You're a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. Like... why are you running from your bullshit? I don't understand. Why am I the one who's suffering for it? Like, honestly, like, again, I understand that sometimes people make mistakes and sometimes, like, you know, you need to be there for your family, but, like, the thing is how can I be there for him when he's not there for me? And I'm fixing all of his damn problems. And he's not doing anything except running. That's the only reason why I'm pissed off. Otherwise, I'm totally like, oh yeah, like, be there for your family. Like, especially since he, you know, raised me since I was a kid. But still, like, now he's just running away from his problems and now I'm dealing with all of it and getting in trouble because of him. When I got fired, that should be the first moment where he's just like, you know what, I'm sorry. Alright, sorry about that. My mom was calling and it was kind of important. And talked to her in a couple of days and, yeah, so after the fire, when I got out of the hospital, life mostly returned to normal. I thought it was over. But they came back for me after all these years. I feel like there's no escape. That's what your brother said. Adam told me it's too late to get out of this mess. But I'm going to figure something out. I'm not giving up, no matter what. That's a mistake. In my opinion. The arsonist. Oh, look at my dear old dad. Lighten up his restaurant. That's not funny. Sorry. I find really weird things funny. As much as I'd love for you to stay longer, it's going to be dark soon and you've got quite a long hike. You're not going to let me stay the night, you fucking asshole? I'll be thinking of you, Dad. Stay safe, okay? Don't worry too much. I'll be fine. I'm just so happy to have seen you. I don't like you at all. You're a horrible person. You're a whore. Dad deliberately burned down his own restaurant. He did it in a panic to attempt to escape his ties to the mob. One more clue, and then we're on to the next episode. Yeah. Guess we're gonna go meet up at Susan's. In the middle of the forest? Wow, sounds like he really is roughing it out there. Yeah, with all his fucking beer and his cashew butter or whatever it is that he asked for. I've like passed that cabin. It's not so bad. Does get cold out there though. He's in a cabin. He's fine. I'm feeling much better about the situation now that I've talked to him, but... we all know there's something still bothering you, Nostalgia. Why don't you just tell us? Alright, I can't shake the feeling there's still something he's not telling me about the restaurant. He admitted to burning it down, right? That's pretty dramatic. You know, that is not Bree talk. I don't know who the hell, like, did this part of the story, but that is not how Bree talks. You know, we never dug deeply into that award Bruce's restaurant received. Maybe it's time we did. Do more research on Dad. How? Use search engines. Check online archives. Check phone. Ask forum members. Yep, that's the best thing to do. Go on Reddit. Type rapidly. Post on social media. No, why are you calling attention to yourself? This looks promising. Ay, ay, ay. When did the internet start? Like, that's really not the problem right here. Oh, wait, I found it. It's a tiny footnote in the newspaper from that day, but it's there. I'll read what it says. Brothers Bruce and Adam and their partner Ray received the award for their wonderful restaurant. Well, I guess we found out who the skeleton is. I'm pretty sure it's Ray. There was a third partner? Uncle Adam gave me the impression it was just the two of them. And Dad never mentioned this person either. Why would they hide that someone else was involved? Why would they hide that someone else was involved? Probably because he's the freaking skeleton. I'm just saying. I'm putting it out there right now. Or maybe he's the one that called into the radio. I don't know. There's just so much going on with this story. I don't even know how to care anymore in some cases. When it comes to Dad, I don't give a shit anymore. Andrew discovered something about your father's restaurant that I need to share with you ASAP. Gabby, Susan, and I will meet you at my place. What about Lynette? Lynette's just going to be left out. Andrew's still digging up stuff on Dad's old business? Wow, that's dedication. I'll meet you there. How old is Andrew here? Like, Mary Alice doesn't even live on the street yet. Like, they must be young. Okay. I've just spoken with Andrew, and it's rather disturbing what he discovered. Who else could have been involved? It appears there was a third partner, a mystery man. A third partner? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Yet another thing those two hid from me. Didn't we just talk about this? It's Ray? Or did I skip something? We think this mysterious third party is the key to finding out the full truth. Unless something bad happened to them, which is why they're currently a huge gray X. This third party, Ray, was reported missing in the 1970s. I'm telling you, dude, he is a skeleton in the backyard. I am like 100% sure. What? We have to look into this and see what happened to him. I'm really, really surprised that Officer Sage hasn't called to bug me more. This looks like him. Definitely male. No current address. I feel like he's the one that called into the radio show. You know, if he's the one that wasn't like buried in the backyard. Oops. It sounds like Ray was never found. There's no bad news or good news. If he was never found, the case probably went cold. Or maybe the police realized the mob were responsible and backed off. Or maybe Ray was scared and went into hiding. Maybe he doesn't want to be found. Okay, ladies, we need to figure out how we're going to solve a missing person case. But first, let's crack open a bottle of wine. It's been one heck of a day. Hell yeah, I totally agree. Finally, we're making sense around here. Hey, we're on to we're on to the next episode. Hell yeah, that's awesome. We're making our way through Wisteria Lane. Episode 13, The Scoop. Okay, well, since no one's gonna say anything. Your dad and uncle concealed that there was another partner in the restaurant. He went missing in the 1970s. He was probably buried in the backyard of Raji and Mad Dog. Now what? Why are we in the garage drinking? That seems very weird. Where'd Susan go? I have some disturbing news about the restaurant Dad owned with his brother. Dad and Uncle Adam had a third partner, and he was reported missing decades ago. Again, we literally just discussed this, like, for the second time. Well, that explains the dead body in Jimmy's backyard. Let's not jump to conclusions. Have you asked your dad what happened to this guy? Dad never mentioned him. With the mob involved, I can only assume he met a grisly end. I know Dad was desperate, but desperate enough to cover up someone's death? We can't ask the police about this. It would look too suspicious. We need another plan. I'm very confused about the sequence of events here. We could ask a private investigator. I'm just very surprised that it's been, like, I just told the ladies something that they told me. I'm a little bit confused by that. Do planning dance. You know what? That's not a bad thing to do. I kind of want to sing a little bit. It's been a while since I've sang. And I used to sing every single day. I'm convinced the mob killed the partner and Dad was too scared to go to the police. It seems likely, but why would the mob bury him in Jimmy's backyard? Good question. Ladies, we have some investigating to do. Maybe he's the one that called into the radio station. It's either he's buried in the backyard or he's the one that called into the radio station to be like, I know what your father did. I'm gonna go pick up the kids. Nostalgia, keep me up to date on all the drama. Likewise, I gotta run to a hair appointment. Good luck. Nostalgia, I have a freshly baked walnut cake in the kitchen. Care to join me? Count me in. Where did Susan go, though? That's what I want to know. Like, she would never want to miss out on this shit. Oh, Rex, hello. Back from your motorbike trip? Don't mind me, just reading my newspaper and wondering why we don't have any orange juice. Oh, fuck off, you piece of crap. If you want orange juice, you could always go to the market. That would give Nostalgia and I some privacy. You ladies were talking in my garage. That's why I came to the kitchen. I've been bored out of my mind. Well, why not make yourself useful? Look at all these dirty dishes. Excuse you? I've been working 14-hour days. Oh, geez. Seriously, guys, I'm right here. Nothing more awkward than a couple fight. Why do couples do that? I don't understand. Like, no matter what relationship I've been in, like, I've never, ever, ever had a fight with my significant other while another person was in the room or other people or whatever. I don't understand how or why that happens. Referee. Why do I have to referee their fucking fight, dude? I haven't... no, you listen. This is so dumb. Like, guys, can't you settle this later? Like, listen, I'm glad that, you know, it's healthy to fight with your significant other, but why do you have to make your friends uncomfortable? Why? Like, that's so dumb. That's literally making your friend take sides. And I understand that's important to your fucking little fight, but it's not fun for us and it makes us never want to come over again. You know what? Fine. I'm going to say your favorite thing on earth. You're right, Bree, and I'm wrong. Wrong? Rex storms out in a huff. What is up with you two? Well, Rex and I have been having some disagreements lately. And we haven't had quality time in... gosh, it must be ages. By quality time, I can only assume you mean... Correct. I can't speak for Rex, but personally, it's causing me to feel very frustrated. My advice would be to communicate with him. Tell him how you feel. He can't read your mind. You know what? You're right. I could be better about communicating. I'll give it a try. Well, good. I'm glad she's willing to listen to me. That's nice. I feel heard by Bree. Is that all? Susan, where did you go? I heard about your dad's missing partner and your theory about the body in Jimmy's backyard. You're the one who told us about Dad's missing partner. Or the fact that, you know, Dad had a partner. And I feel you were there when we were looking into where he is. I had an idea about how we can find out about the missing person case without going to the cops. Ooh, keep talking. I'm all ears. We asked Julie to do it as a school project. She's always complaining that her assignments are too easy. What if we tasked her with investigating the missing partner as a mock school project? This is brilliant. We need to brief Julie on the details. Let's meet at the diner. I love how we always go to the diner. Okay, well, this has been fun and I'll join next time. Join next time? I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I heard about your dad's missing partner and your theory about the body in Jimmy's backyard. I had an idea about how we can find out about the missing person case without going to the cops. Ooh, keep talking, I'm all ears. We asked Julie to do it as a school project. She's always complaining that her assignments are too easy. Oh, what if we tasked her with investigating the missing partner as a mock school project? This is brilliant. We need to brief Julie in on the details. Let's meet at the diner. Okay, so from here on out, I'm not gonna reread this twice, or at least I'm gonna edit it together so that I just immediately, like, you know, pick up from where I was and act like, you know, it's all one day. Alrighty. Hey, Julie, I hear school's been pretty boring lately. How would you like an assignment that's actually challenging? What's in it for me? Do I get credit towards my grade or cash? It will be personally rewarding. Plus, it'll be fun pretending you're a detective. Oh, well, I do love mysteries. Being a private eye sounds kind of cool. But what's the catch? There has to be a reason you aren't doing the investigating yourselves. Oh, look at you being so suspicious. You're in character already. Convince Julie to investigate the missing partner. It will be exciting, Julie. And you'll get a good grade. What? No, can't guarantee that. We need your help. That is true. You would make a great detective, a good detective. I don't know why sometimes I choose to read something else with something else. Oh boy. Talk with hands. That shows you're passionate. You're keen on details. Also true. Draw charts. What? What are the charts for? Okay, you guys talked me into it. I'm officially excited. So what's the case? We need you to investigate a missing person named Ray. The case probably went cold around 40 years ago. The files will be at the police department. Ooh, a pre-internet mystery. This is going to be a challenge. One more thing, honey. Make sure you say it's for school, okay? Don't mention nostalgia. Don't you worry. Your secrets are safe with me. Discretion is my middle name. Good for you. Good, Julie. Appreciate your help. You're a good girl. So now what? Gabby. With more good news, I hope? Hey, I just saw Mad Dog working out at the gym. I had this idea. What if you worked out right next to him and slyly asked him about the body? If anybody knows about mob killings, it would be Mad Dog. Be sure to make it sound like small talk. This is a really bad idea. Small talk about corpse disposal? Right, I'll do my best. This sounds like a horrible idea. And it's timed. In 4 hours. Okay, cool. So then I'll come back in 4 hours. Alrighty, so we have met up with Mad Dog. Wow, Mad Dog, looking hot. Did you hit a new personal record today? No one who takes weightlifting seriously says personal record. It's PR. I hit one every day. Hey, my friend and I were having a hypothetical conversation about how we dispose of a dead body. I was wondering what your preferred method is. You seem like quite the expert. Interesting question. The styles have changed over the years, but the basic principle remains. Whether it's burial, immolation, disintegration, or dissolving, you need to get rid of every trace. I'd be happy to tell you about my own personal favorite methods, but first give me a spot. Gym bros. This is very, very strange. Dissolve them and lie. Dig out the teeth and hair. Oh boy, what gym discussions. Burn them under some tires. What a gym session. Put them in a wood chipper. Ooh. I don't want to read these. Grab barbell. There, that's better. Re-rack dumbbells. That makes me much happier. A pen of hungry pigs. Dear God. I'm done talking about this. And if all that fails, you could always bury them in an unmarked grave where no one will dig. Shane bounds over. Oh God, Shane, leave us alone, dude. Aloha, arcade fitters. I want to see less chatting over here and more work. Woo! If you yell at me one more time, I'm gonna break every bone in your body. Honestly, I know that's horrible to say, but I don't know. There's some people who are just really pushy out there and they're like insert themselves into everything and like, no, fuck off, dude. Fuck off, Shane. Yeah, that's the spirit. One more rep, big dog. You got this. Work, work, work. Woo! Please beat the shit out of him. You know what? Never mind. Hey, Nostalgia? If you need any help with that little hypothetical problem of yours, give me a call. I feel like we're becoming pals. I feel like they've already forgotten that, like, they think my dad's behind everything. I don't know. Julie? Well, hello, Julie. The operation was a success. I recovered vital information regarding the case from the police station. Great job, Julie. I can't wait to hear what you found. I don't know anyone by the name of Julie. My handle is Agent Peppermint. Oh my goodness. What a precious little angel. Oh, sorry, Agent Peppermint. Where shall we meet? At the park. I'll be wearing a cream-colored trench coat. Don't get made. Don't get made? Wow, you've really got the lingo. What does that mean? Guess we're going to the park now. I haven't worked in a while. Oh my god, how cute are you? Oh, how adorable. Julie's even got a private eye outfit. I'm sorry for the Sutterfudge, but I couldn't risk you being tailed. Sweetie, I'm glad you're taking this so seriously, but no one followed us. Impossible to know who's listening. Can never be too careful. This is a dangerous game. Agent Peppermint, you mentioned you learned something interesting at the police station. I did. I was able to procure a photocopy of the full cold case about your missing person, Ray. The full file? Go ahead and tell us what you found. Learn intel about Ray. Huddle. Julie's adorable, dude. Record conversation. Watch for spies. This is a really good idea. Lean in. Especially because, like, Julie's a really, really smart kid. Speaking code. If you hear stuff in the background, that's my washing machine. Missing for 40 years. I know his weight. I know when he vanished. Your missing person, Ray, was a big boy. He was 6'7" and weighed 280 pounds. This is important because it means his body would be easy to identify. Ray went missing on New Year's Eve. He was last seen at the restaurant where he worked. It was a busy night and the restaurant was full. The last sighting of him was when he was taking out the trash in the back alley. The police never found any unclaimed human remains matching his height or weight. There's more, but unfortunately I can't tell you here. We need to go somewhere private. Oh, Julie, bless you. That's awesome, dude. Oh shit, last sighting. I think it would be easiest if I simply gave you the cold case file for Ray. But we can't do it here. This isn't a secure location. Meet me in the cinema lobby and I'll give you the full scoop. Make sure no one follows you. Honey, how are you getting there? The cinema's on the other side of town. Do you need a ride? A ride? No way. Gosh, Mom, do you think I'm some kind of amateur? Rendezvous point confirmed, Agent Peppermint. We'll see you there. The police report shows that the last sighting of Ray was at the restaurant on New Year's Eve. He was taking the trash out in the back alley. Okay, time to go to the cinema, wherever that is. Okay. I need more status? Oh, damn. Wait, how much do I need? Oh, okay. Alright, not that much. Like less than 200. That'll be fine. Okay. about how much status I need. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just get this. Whatever. I don't care. The painting looks nice there anyway. Alright, Agent Peppermint. We got the place to ourselves. You got the goods for me? Absolutely. Stay cool. Don't act too excited. Julie hands over Ray's cold case file. The file contains interview transcripts, press releases, and all the relevant photographs. I thumbed through it, but didn't have time to read the whole thing. A heavy caseload, you understand. A heavy caseload? What other cases are you taking on? Sorry, Mom, that's classified. Private eye, client privilege is sacred. Hope you don't mind if I take a look right now, Agent Peppermint. I'm on a time crunch, too. I'm glad that I still have $10,000 left. This is very detailed. He was heavy set. He was really tall. Are we gonna reveal to anybody that there's a skeleton in the vegetable garden? Just out of curiosity. He wasn't handsome. That's sad to say. Beauty is in the... What is it called? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. That's all I have for you at the moment. If I find more, I'll know where to find you. Agent Peppermint discreetly slips out a side door. Oh, Julie, you brilliant, wonderful child. The police file shows that you interviewed Uncle Adam about Ray. It lists his address, age. Wait, that can't be right. According to this, Uncle Adam lived in Jimmy's house at the time of Ray's disappearance. Oh, man. The corpse in Jimmy's backyard must be Ray. Agreed. Now I understand why Uncle Adam never mentioned Ray. I bet he knows exactly what happened. Damn, dude. My whole family is fucking shitty. Oh, God. Look at that skeleton looming over. Oh my God, my back hurts. It's been hurting so badly the past few days. Your advice about trying harder to communicate with Rex didn't work. Uh-oh. I'm free now if you need to talk. I need to get out of the house. Let's meet at Fairview Arcade Boutique. I don't think he communicated correctly. I have a feeling. Uncle Adam is the owner of the house Jimmy was renting. He's had it for 40 years, which covers the time the body would have been buried in the backyard. Are we forensic scientists? How the hell would we know how long it takes for the skeleton to be decomposed? It seems that Rex is sliding back into his college habits. His disorderliness is becoming absurd. I've told him for years not to leave dishes in the sink or in the washer without turning it on. Are you sure this is about the dishes and not something more meaningful? Like, for example, the fact that you complained to me that you two have had a dead bedroom? Absolutely not, and I don't appreciate the presumption either. Dirty dishes equal disrespect. I'm not a maid. Dude, my kitchen stinks. But dude, Bree, you like to have things done your way and you freak out when anyone helps because they help wrong. The trash is also an issue. Like, I just learned a little bit about this from RuPaul's Drag Race, actually. Like, it's kind of like about, like, control freakness, although in RuPaul's Drag Race it's a little bit different. With Bree, she wants help, but she wants things exactly the way that she does it, and then she gets disappointed when it's not done right, but then she'll also get disappointed that no one's helping her. And in RuPaul's Drag Race, I discovered something actually about myself, where there was this one drag queen who basically, like, talks way too much, like, over talks everything. Like, everything simple they make into a huge thing. And that's because they have such a low self-esteem that they want to rewrite, like, someone's opinion of them. They want someone's opinion to be what they create for them. They can't allow someone to have their own opinion of them. And that's something that I realize that is an issue for me as well. Be clear. Tell him exactly what you want. And I don't mean about cleaning up the dirty dishes. All right, I'll be more specific this time about the issue. I'll let you know if I see any results. Dude, you're not gonna do it right. You say all the wrong things. You don't treat him like an equal. Oh, listen to me complaining about my petty marital woes. Let's talk about your problems. Well, I managed to get my hands on the police file of Ray's disappearance. It contains some disturbing information. I'm trying to figure out my next move. Let's submit with the other ladies. 5 beautiful heads are better than 1. So, that's essentially what my problem has been, too, is that, like, whenever I have an issue, not even just an issue, whenever I'm trying to explain something to someone, I give way too much details, and something simple I turn into a huge thing, because I'm convinced that someone's view of me is going to be negative, so instead, I basically formulate their opinion for them. Does that make sense? And that's something that I learned through RuPaul's Drag Race, was that, like, as soon as I, heard RuPaul, like, talk to the drag queen and be like, oh, so you like to write others' opinions of yourself. I was just like, fuck, that's exactly what I do, too. So let me get this straight. You want to exhume the corpse buried in Jimmy's backyard? I'm sorry. For the non-morbid people in the room, what does exhume mean again, exactly? It means to remove human remains from the place they've buried. Gross. Why on earth would you want to do that? I need to know what happened to Dad's partner. Why was he buried in an unmarked grave? It's obvious. He was murdered. Problem solved. No exhumation required. I don't only need confirmation that he was murdered. I need to know how and why. Assuming we do this and can actually find a medical professional willing to perform the autopsy, how are we going to get those thugs out of the house long enough to dig in their backyard? I don't think I have enough time for this, but let's see what happens. Especially when we planted a freaking, like, vegetable garden over it. Set their couch on fire. This is horrible. We really shouldn't have come up with that excuse of doing a vegetable garden. Because of course they're like, this is the nicest thing anyone's ever done for us. Let's help. Oh shit. Are we gonna have enough time? Yes, perfect. Oh well, Mad Dog regularly goes to theater practice. We need to get Raji to go along too. And maybe we could guilt trip him by suggesting he be more supportive of Mad Dog's dreams. You think a guilt trip would work on those 2 grown men in a strictly business relationship? How do we know for sure it's strictly business? Amidst the bickering, they seem like pals. I agree. Let's play them against each other. Convince Raji he's a bad friend for not getting involved. This is horrible. Devious, manipulative, extremely Machiavellian. I like it. I don't. This is horrible. This is really, really mean. Relationship level up with Susan. Great. As soon as we're being manipulative, Susan's happy. Stellar. Manipulate Raji in Jimmy's backyard. It's just all so sad. Alright, well we did all we could do, so now we wait.